My Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth. Welcome back. This is your Moray, Dr. Yeshu. I want to thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for everything that you do to help to advance this channel and this ministry. My brothers and sisters, I know that without your participation, nothing can happen. Okay? I can put it up here, but if you don't participate, it's just me by myself. So we thank you. We thank you. Thank you so much, all our listening audience. You know, those of you who watch these videos and this Bible study series, you know, from all over the earth, my brothers and sisters, we thank you. And we trust that these lessons have been a real blessing to you and to your family. And I'm sure you're getting a chance to share it with your friends. So we want to thank you. We are in Psalm 37, and last session we stopped at verse 17, and we're going to be starting on verse 18 today. And as we talk, we're sharing on the good and the bad, the good and the bad, and so we continue to talk about that. Today, in verse 18, we start out. Remember, we said that Psalm 37, it has what you refer to as the acrostic poem, right? So you'll find like every other verses of the, you know, in there would have you know, a Hebrew letter. You know, sometimes you have each verse with a letter, but because of the length of this psalm, sometimes you have 2 verses, sometimes 3 verses that, you know, would have one letter will go with 2 or 3 verses. So no, we're dealing with yod, or, you know, and that's the Hebrew letter yod. And you know, when we're dealing with that, we talk about the hands. If you're looking at the picture graph, Hebrew, you know, the picture graph, you're gonna see, you know, the hand, right? The hand. All right. Now let me say this, my brothers and sisters. I'm going to go through the Hebrew alphabet, the Hebrew alphabet. I'm going to go through with you. Okay. Some of you have already advanced beyond that, but for those who are new, you know, and you have no idea what the Hebrew is all about. Number one, it's our language. It was given to us, you know, and so over the years we lost it, you know, because of captivities and enslavement and so on, you know, and we lost it, and so other people have taken it up. Today, the ancient Hebrew is not spoken, hardly anybody speak that. Sometimes you may find some people speak a little Middle Hebrew, but most of the Hebrew that is being spoken now is, you know, like okay, the ancient Hebrew is referred to as Paleo Hebrew. Okay, today we have, you know, modern Hebrew, and the modern Hebrew is not really the pure Hebrew. It's just Hebrew and a Roman dialect, which is called Yiddish, that's mixed in with it. Okay, and a matter of fact, it is easy to learn modern Hebrew because of the fact that they have, you know, reorganize and modernize it, you know, and put a lot more of the vowels in different sections. So you know, a matter of fact, they have taken some of the Middle Hebrew and then have put vowels there too, you know, to make it easier for you to read it. Because some people, all you have is the letters, the consonants, and the consonants depends on, you know, 2 or 3 consonants. Two consonants can make up a word, you know. It's just where the accent is on it, and so this is how it used to be, you know. But today it's not as hard to learn, okay? And if you learn the alphabet, you know, very soon you can be putting words together. So what I've done, I've ordered some stencils. I want to make my own, you know, because I think it's copyrighted. Those most of the what is you have on the and online, you could go on the computer and get it. Those are copyrighted, and it's hard for you to take them and use them like that, you know. So I bought me some stencils, and I'm gonna do like the Middle Hebrew and also the pictograph Hebrew. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put them, you know, write them myself. So that when I show it to you, it's something work that I put into it, okay? And in this case, you'll be able to learn it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go a little bit slower, because, you know, I was reminded this few days ago that sometime I approach the approach that I do that would, you know, get people discouraged, because I approach it as though you already know Hebrew, and you don't. If you don't know Hebrew, then, you know, I need to take my time and explain it. Sometimes for those who have already had, you know, a good grasp of it, you know, it's like I'm spoon feeding you, but, you know, take into consideration those who really do not know. And so we need to bring people along with us, okay, and help them along with us. So this is where we are in that. My brothers and sisters, we thank you, because there's so many people, you know, like I said, we are, you know, getting response from all over the earth, okay, all over the earth. From Europe, we're getting response, from Africa, from Asia, from, you know, South America, you know, the Caribbean, and here in the United States, you know. And I have not had a response from anybody from the Solomon Island yet, but we know we have a lot of Hebrew Israelite people there, okay, and so we keep on praying. As you pray, you know, just remember those people over there, and people who have special needs scattered. Some people are in countries, you know, that are not friendly with the United States, you know, and so we're here, and, you know, they're there in those countries, and so we need to back them up in our prayers, and encourage them anyway. When you come and the chat room, you know, when you come in the chat in the room, and you see people from those countries, you know, just hail them up and, you know, encourage them, and try to let them know, you know, that you know, we're glad to have them, and, you know, we're concerned about them. And then if you know their language, you know, those of you who know Chinese, you know, okay, you have different kind of Chinese language. You have the Mandarin and the Cantonese, and then you have some other, you know, Chinese dialect. I know very few words in Cantonese or in Mandarin. Very few words, okay, and so just be patient with these people and try to encourage them, because my brothers and sisters, sometimes they having the same difficulty dealing with us too, because we speak a different language, you know, different dialect, and our culture is different, you know, and they are trying to mingle and you know, to understand us too. So, but at the same time, you know, we want to reach out to everybody we can. Remember, my brothers and sisters, that we supposed to be light. Okay? We supposed to be the light to the Gentiles, to the heathen people. That's what Yahuwah called us to do. And we don't want to, you know, neglect it. We don't want to neglect it, brothers and sisters. Let us be, you know, sincere in what we do. And as we share, you know, Yahuwah's word, as we encourage others to come in the fold. and so please, by all means, um, you know, we're going to be having some we have some brothers and sisters who are going to help us in the chat. They're going to serve as administrators to help us in the chat, because we're finding, right now we only have one administrator, and to deal with the influx of people coming in, sometimes people are coming in with different attitudes, some people have different agendas, right? And we don't want to turn anyone off. We don't want to chase anyone away, but at the same time, we need people to help monitor them so that they can help to let the people understand that the chat room, is not a place to bring grievances against your friends or your neighbors and other mores, or it's not a place for that. It's a place for learning and enlightenment, and so this is what we want to do, my brothers, my sisters. So okay, so all things said, let us look in Psalm 37 and verse 18. Okay, Psalm 37 and verse 18. He said, Yahuwah knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. Okay. Yahuwah knoweth the days of the upright. Okay. Excuse me. My brothers and sisters. And this is Yod. Yod. Verse 18. We start out with Yod. The hands. Okay. The hands. Now, one of the things that I like to keep reminding us, because when I remind you, I'm reminding myself too, that nothing, my brothers and my sisters, nothing is hidden from Yahuwah. Nothing. Nothing can be hidden from him, because he creates all things. He knows every thought. Everything that we plan to think, he knows it already. Can you imagine? He knows everything. When people worship an object, a stone or tree or water or the sun or the moon, Yahuwah made all of those things. Okay? They didn't make themselves. Yahuwah made them. Yahuwah knows every leaf that's going to be falling from the tree. Can you imagine? He has knowledge of all of that. Yahuwah knows. He knows our future. He knows our present situation. We can't hide from him. Nothing, my brothers and my sisters, nothing can be hidden from Yahuwah. So here in verse 18, Psalm 37, verse 18, as we look at the good and the bad. All right. In the King James Version, he said, the Lord knoweth the days of the upright. And he said, and their inheritance shall be forever. Okay, now, I want us to notice here, when he started out, it doesn't use the term Yahuwah knoweth. It uses the term Adonai. Adonai knows, because the spelling of the letter here is that we have the uppercase L and the lowercase O-R-D. You know, it's Lord. So our Lord, you know, can be anybody, can be Lord. But there's only one person, is Adonai. Only one. And he is our master. He is our maker. He is our owner. He owns us. I think this is why sometimes the translator use the term there, because he wants us to understand who Yahuwah is. Yahuwah is our Lord and our master and our, you know. So when we say Adonai, this is another term of referring to Yahuwah, but it put it in a term where he helped us to see that he is our master. He's not only our creator. Elohim is a creator, right? Yahuwah. But at the same time, he brings it to another level and show you who he is, that he not only created us, but he owns us. We are not our own. We have been bought with a price. Therefore, we are to glorify him. We are to exalt him. Yes, my brothers, my sisters. We are to lift him up. The word to lift up here, to rise up, is the word Allah. Okay? The Hebrew word Allah. And we lift him up. In other words, we are advancing him, if you want to use the term. That he is above everything. He gets the glory and the honor. So he said he knows, my brothers, my sisters. The word know there is that is in a present participle. He continue to know. He knows. He continue to know. He knew it yesterday. He knows it today, and he's going to know it tomorrow. He'll be knowing it tomorrow, my brothers, my sisters. So here he said the days, and the days here that he uses the word yom in the Hebrew, yom. And the yom, the days of the upright. Okay? The yom here is, we can say always, we can say continually, we can say daily, we can say the birth or each day today. And it comes from another unused word, which means it could be hot, okay, or warm hours, or warm weathers, literally from sunrise to sunset, or, from one sunset to the next. From a figurative point of view, it refers to like a space of time, okay, that defined by an associated term, and it can be used as an adverb, and it can be used so we say daily, right? We can say the age always. We can say continually. We can say each day, today, 2 days, days ago, or gone, and we can refer to it as elder, like the end of the evening. We can say everlasting when we refer to that. Depends on how the word is used. It's a full. Sometimes a person say, Yahweh has given a person full life. That means you can get many days. Can you imagine that people used to live 900 years, 600 years, 800? Those were a lot. To live today. Life is, some people are struggling to make it to 100 in these days. As a matter of fact, some people struggling to make it from birth to 10 years old. That's a struggle for many people, the process of time, and so on. You know, and sometimes, you know, we say the days is troublesome, you know, you have trouble, you know. And so within that period of time, within that while, like, you know, like within a while, or, you know, sometimes you can say a whole age, or sometimes you can say full year, sometimes you can say younger, you know. So, you know, all of that, you know, take into consideration when we're using the word year there. Okay? All right. I'll tell you what, we're gonna stop here and come back, because what we have to say is gonna take more than another 2 or 3 minutes. So we're gonna, you know, ask you, my brothers and sisters, that you will be a blessing to someone today. Okay? And walk with the King. Shalom.